AG Labs, my name is Ben. Hello and welcome to the micro soldering show. And today in the morning at this beautiful Christmas Friday, I just want to do a repair with you for this iPhone X. It was mailed in by another shop because it doesn't recognize a SIM card. So iPhone 10 without SIM function. Okay, the battery is empty. I hook it up to the amp meter, give some voltage in it, and we can start right away. So I want to have a look if I can do something with the on hands camera. So okay, it's fine. Good, so I don't want to wait. What about that? The screws? What about the screws? Yeah, I can lose the screws, that's okay. Okay, there is no clue. And what's that? What the hell is that? No original battery. Screws missing here. No original screen. No clue. Man, what the heck? What the heck? It's an iPhone 10. It's a device which costs about more than €1,000, and I just don't understand why people work in that way. There are only three screws on that EMI shield. Okay, I want to get out the screen. There is a wrong screw in here. Okay. I want to see what they did here. So we take the board out and then we start it on power supply. What the heck? What the heck? I can't trust that. One of the baddest I have ever seen. So why? Okay. Normally you don't have to lose that, but I take it out here. Okay. Whew! Let's see, people, what we got here. Just taking the screen. Okay. The company who sells the screen is okay. I see it on the logo and I know that Otera is okay. They do a good job and they have high quality parts. But okay, let's boot up the device and let's see if we really got no baseband and then we can see what we can do here. Waiting for a boot and then let's just see. Okay, we have no baseband, you see? We have no baseband on an iPhone 10. It was dropped down and after that it was going to another company for fix. Okay, let's see. Problem is that many people don't realize that repairing an iPhone 10, okay, what's that, is not as easy as repairing other devices. Okay, I don't know why the cam doesn't want to work, but that's strange. Okay. I just get out the cable and get it in again. Please, no video with problems. I don't like that. Okay. What's happening here? What's happening here? So I just had to restart OBS. So now it should it should work. You saw there was only crazy things on the cam, but now it should work. Just give it a push. And now we should be fine. Yeah, I don't know what this was. Okay, let's control the board, and you see that the downboard side is disconnected. Pads are ripped off. You see that? Pads are ripped off, so we have to do a bottom board swap in this case. There is no other possibility for fixing that. Here I just want to take a photo so you can see this better. So I think the problem was the phone was fallen down, and then the man who owns the phone goes to company and said, okay, here the phone is broken, and the company says, okay, no problem, we change the screen and we change the housing, and after that he got no SIM detection because the board downside, the lower board, is disconnected. So we could now separate the frame and do a lot of jumpers here. You see that? We could jumper that completely and resolder a newer frame, but it takes more time than just swap the bottom board. So for me, it's now time to do bottom board swap for that device. I just want to have a look if I got a bottom board, a working bottom board here. So here we got iPhone X, and I think this could look good. Yeah. What's that here? Here I just did a picture with the CPU, I think. It's no problem because we can renew the clue sticker later. We have a new here, no problem. Okay, we can use that. We will test it in the socket later. But at first now we just have to separate the board. Then we have to take out all the parts we need to prepare the bottom board, and then solder all down to this bottom board. Okay. And I thought it would be a fast job, but now I know it's not a fast job. Okay. Yeah, we have to start with that. No problem. I will fix it. So that's our board which we use for swap. While the board is heating up, we can already start by, here, got the form, by just repairing the bottom board. Okay, so we have to take out somebody has stolen again my tools. I don't like that. I don't like if people steal my tools. Search. 1 second. One second after search. It was on my table, sorry. Okay. We just need to get out the thermal paste here. That's fast and easy. Should look like that. Okay, and now we will just take off the board here. I really love my JBC PSEQ with the TB handpiece. I can't work with the bigger handpieces like Quick and things like that. I work with JBC and TSEQ with TB, or that was another TC, but with the same handpiece since I started micro soldering. Nö, kann man leider nicht, aber du kannst dir das hier abknipsen und ich weiß genau, wo das liegt. Das ist kein Problem. Okay. Separated. The top board we need. The bottom board we need too. And what I want to do first now is just preparing the board. Kein Problem, ich bin im Video, aber alles easy, kann ich ganz normal reinkommen. Now we just need to prepare the board, our swap board. So which are the things we need to get out? It's the baseband CPU, it's the NFC, the baseband EEPROM, and the Wi-Fi module. And you see, on this device we don't have much clue. Normally we have more clue around, but sometimes we see things like that where we don't have much clue. That's nice because we don't have as much work for cleaning the clue. So now we just start by getting out the baseband CPU, okay? Just need to use a clamp here. It won't work with the clamp, okay. Okay, lift it up, fast and easy, and try to prevent solubles, okay? Sometimes you get some that's just not possible without, but try to prevent it as good as possible, okay? That's coil, don't crack it, and if you lose some of this you can replace it with another one, not a problem. In that case I would replace. Don't crack the EEPROM at the back side, so just be gently. Okay, after you have cleaned the clue, you can just get it out. Get the module out. Okay, done. Looks good. Out with that. And because I saw a little crack, I take the coil out too. So, next thing which we take out is the NFC. And then we just need to clean the solder, the pads. The EEPROM I let it stay in here. Why? I just try to get the data of the EEPROM, so I don't have to unsolder it and solder it back. But if the data aren't readable or it just doesn't work as a fixture, I will just solder it out. Okay. Gently, gently, gently. So if we want to have it a little bit easier for cleaning the glue, we can use a preheater. We don't need to, but we can do. So in that case, because the preheater stands next beside to me and it's already hot, we can use it. It makes life much easier in that situation. By the way, sorry for my bad English in some points. I'm really just a German who does English videos. Last time somebody wrote under a video, why don't you do the videos in German language? Bro, please have a look for the playlist of my videos and you will find hundreds of German videos. And now for me it's the time to do it in English because I have a lot of followers international. Perhaps you can see Andy and me next year at in some other countries for teaching. We are just thinking about where we go. And there we will speak English only. So I need to practice. Need to practice on my international level. Okay. Then we need flux again. Flux all over this area here. Clean the Wi-Fi. See that? I don't like if this happens with the wick. Okay, I think it looks pretty good now. So we can clean by using the brush. And then we can just clean by using some hot air and our tool. Quantly 009 or 007, I don't know it out of my head. Just for losing the clue here. Be carefully with the heat. It's a small board which is getting hot extremely fast. So be carefully how you use the heat with that board, because we have a preheater under it and we don't like to overheat anything here. So I know people that don't like to work with a preheater. For me, I know for my techniques how to use the preheater, and then it's okay, but you have to be carefully if you use a preheater to don't overheat anything. So that area is cleaned. Okay, now we go to the Wi-Fi area. Same here, really carefully and exactly know how to use the air with speed and angle and temperature. In the center you see a lot of ground. Here you have to be really carefully. Don't destroy EEPROMs, don't crack them in general. And I think this looks good. Okay. Preparement almost done. Almost. Not completely, because this was only the cleaning and taking out of the components. Now we have to clean the pads on the sides for the sandwich. Then we have to see if we can read the EEPROM, and if not, we take the EEPROM from the other board. It's really important, because otherwise you won't get any network function later. That's a thing you have to do always. The newest trend is to not reball the board halves. If you separate them, you can put them back together by using clamps, because you have spacers which Apple uses in the production. But for me, that's not a way to do it, because I want to get fresh solder and better solder as it was used in the production. So, okay. You see? We cleaned that. That's okay. So now we have to see if we can read the EEPROM. No, Intel, Intel. And same like every time. It just doesn't want to read the EEPROM, but that's not a problem because the EEPROM is really changed fast. So I don't like to test or to solder wires now for reading the EEPROM. That's just a fast thing if we can check it out here. You see that? That's the baseband EEPROM, and we just get it out. Okay, it's out. Place it here. We don't need it anymore. Clean, 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 because we always have some rest of thermal paste here. And if we sit down the new one, it should we work without any problems. Okay, so now what we want to do, or what I want to do, just to get out this ROM. Don't crack it and don't lose it. Otherwise you don't get baseband anymore. Never baseband again, never signal again. Never using the phone as a phone again. So be carefully with your hands. See? Sometimes ago I did an iPhone 6 board swap and I didn't have the fixture for reading the ROMs. So I just had to transplant the ROM and I lost it, and I searched for about 1 hour on my table and I really found it again. It was so crazy. Okay, done. It really was fucking crazy. I found it again, and I could do the swap with success. Okay, done. Now I just want to get out the parts which I need here. And at first, what I have to do, taking out the thermal paste. Okay, that's enough. That's good. Now, what we do now? Like before. Take away the clue. Gently taking away the clue. And here we have some more. Not much, but some more as on the other one, but not much too. You can see boards with really much more clue around, so that's easy here. And I don't care about this board, so if I scratch too deep, it's just not a problem. But what I need is this coil here and the Wi-Fi IC. Okay, now we just move up the heat and getting out all we need. Where's my tool? It's really crazy because my tool just disassembled by itself. Okay. So we already have the baseband EEPROM. We only need what? Baseband CPU. I'm working on that now. Okay, done. Take it out. Wi-Fi module. Nice. NFC. NFC and coil. Done. Okay. This was all. Get this away and clean all my parts which I need. I start with the Wi-Fi. Gently go over it, take off the solder, clean it by using a wipe, one time, second one is the baseband CPU. Taking off the glue and the solder in one step. Okay. Using some hot air and a glue cleaning tool for getting up glue rests. Okay. Need to clean it at side. Small bit. Just that it fits better at stencil later. And the NFC. Done. Okay, what we need to do now is just give it some reball. We use 183 for reballing them. Good morning. In der Elektronikabteilung, wenn du reingehst, morgen, wenn du durch die Gänge läufst, gleich links, und dann gehst du am besten, machst du ein Bild davon gerade. Dann gehst du gerade zu dem Typ, der dann vorne steht und sagst, du brauchst 5 Stück davon. Ha? Nimm, das sind diese Doppel, sind das.
Okay. Und
So. Und
ja,
frag ihn, da ist noch so ein Glas drüber, ne? Also, aber das lassen wir ab, ja. So, und dann fragst du, ob die Leuchtstoffröhren dabei sind.
okay.
Und wenn die nicht dabei sind, soll er dir welche dazugeben, ja.
Okay.
Und dann holst du noch, kannst dich auch anrufen, wenn du dort bist, auch kein Problem. Ah, dann
Rufst du mich in einer halben Stunde an?
gut. Und dann holst du noch 10 Meter, 3 mal 1,5 Quadrat. Kabel ist das, Stromkabel.
Okay.
Gibt es auf einer Rolle, 10 Meter, 3 mal 1,5 Quadrat. Kann ich dir auch schicken bei WhatsApp. Ich kann dir hier das schicken, dann hast du es auf jeden Fall auf dem Handy. Oder? So, Geld holst du dir unten aus der Kasse mit?
Das ist schon ziemlich viel wahrscheinlich.
Ja, nimm dir 200 Euro mit, die reichen. Auf jeden Fall. Ja? Und bring den Kassenzettel bitte mit, gell? Gut. Bis gleich. Ja, so um Viertel vor 10 rufe ich an oder 20 vor. So, okay. Sorry for the convenience, people. So, now we just take a stencil. And we reball the Wi-Fi module. The Wi-Fi module is not necessary as the baseband CPU because we can replace it, but we had to unbind it in an end. So if you got a broken Wi-Fi module starting at the iPhone 6s, you have to take out the NAND too and do an unbind. So for us it's much more faster if we take the Wi-Fi module out and reball it, because we don't have to work on the top board then. Okay. Wi-Fi module is done. Cleaning the stencil using a small amount of flux and reflow it. Done. Next one is the baseband CPU. Okay. Just want to check if all is okay, because I saw that here was some more amount, and as soon as it's not cold, you can just go over it fast one time and you won't have any problems. Done. And a fast and quick reflow. That should be nice now. waiting for cooling down. And it's looking good. Just a small amount of flux and one fast and quick reflow. Done. Get it away, and the NFC as last. Is this right for the NFC? This is right for the NFC, okay. And then the NFC. Done. Okay, wait a short time for cooling down. And here we are. Okay, now we clean all these parts. Normally I let the flux on it, but I want to do some pictures. And on the pictures it looks much nicer if it's without flux. Okay, so that's the only reason why I do it in that way now. Okay, and the small NFC. Done. Okay, now I just want to take a nice picture. Oh, we can take this coil here too. Okay. So now we just start by soldering them parts down fast, and then we rebore, soldering back together. Before, I just want to test one time at the socket, because I took this bottom board out of a lot of other boards, and normally I had to test it before I do all this work, but I'm pretty sure that it's fine. But not a problem, we will see in a minute. Otherwise we just take another bottom board, no problem. Okay, this looks good. Alfred 83 solder. I take a little bit of wick and not a little bit of from the roll. Sorry, these are the problems with my bad English. So a little bit too much on this one pad here. So okay, and now the coil. Plaster down. So a little bit more flux. And that's nice. Okay. Okay. And now we just get back Wi-Fi, baseband, NFC. NFC. Done. Wi-Fi and baseband. Let me have a look for the direction. Just take another board. Normally I know it in my head, but here I just take a short look. Should have some other boards here. No, I don't have. That's just great, so I do it in that way to see it better. Okay, now I can see it. Should stay in that position. Yes. So now we just need to take a look for right position, and then we can just solder them down. So Wi-Fi and baseband at the right position. All is fine. Just a little bit of solder. We take it away. And now we just wait a second for cooling down. It's all fine. Good morning. And we just brush it one time. So bottom swap is okay. Now we take a look in the socket. Good morning. Taking a look at the socket for seeing if all is nice. Down this, and I just take a look for the value on power supply, so that's okay for me. Value is fine, so we got no short, and if we try to boot, it's go up. Yeah, it's normal boot. So bottom board is fine. We have to clean the top board, re-roll the bottom board, and getting them back together. So I start by just cleaning the top layer board. How was your evening, Andy?
Good. Good.
He was a great Nikolaus. Yesterday in the evening, we had my son is going to swim with my wife on every Thursday. There is a club. What's a club? A Verein. Don't know in English. Many people go swimming there. And my son too. And yesterday it was Christmas evening, and Santa Claus was coming, and Andy was Santa Claus. So it was nice. So we need our solder wick. Then we can just take off the solder. And this is just, you see, it's not a really monster repair. And you see here are pads missing too. Okay, we have to jump at them. Well, we first check if they are important, and if they are important, we jump at them. Okay, taking a brush. Yeah, the phone was hardly bent. The complete bottom was disconnected at some areas. And now we see that we have missing pads on the top layer too. But we will have a look if they are important or not. So I have to start ZXW. So normally the outside should be ground, but I think these three could be important. We will have a look. iPhone X. ZXW, please. iPhone X Intel version. It's like I thought. Here the outside points are crowned. And now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 speaker amp and 10 speaker amp, okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 11, 12, 13, 14 UART to NFC. Okay, so we need to do 3 jumpers. Hast du einen, guck mal beim Dennis auf dem Lötkolben, oder da sollte eine 0,1 mm Spitz dabei sein.
Ist das die?
Ne, das ist rund.
Ah, die ein bisschen verbogene, ne?
Das war meine, wenn die ein bisschen verbogen ist, ja. Gucken wir mal, ob die.
Ich mag das aber, wenn die so verbogen
Ja,
sind.
das normalerweise kann ich dann besser damit arbeiten. So. That's too much solder. Okay, and now we take a little bit of jumper wire. Oh, Andy, can I get the Eineasy? The Eineasy. Die schwarze Pinzette.
Ach so, ein Easy.
And a normal plate for in here, sorry. I only have the round ones.
Moment, die normalen hatte ich irgendwo gesehen.
Just one of them.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das normal sind.
Aber, eine Spitze, die ist vorne ja nicht richtig spitz. Schwer zum Abschneiden mit der. Nur gerade für zum Jumper.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich eine Spitze habe. Musst du deine Hörerschaft kurz unterhalten?
Yeah, okay. They wait, not a problem. Just give me the tweezers before, and then I can do something. So that's the Quanly Eineasy. You can get it at rexcom.de. And this is really a nice tweezer. Then give me just another one, it's okay.
Vielleicht so ein bisschen spitzer.
Oh no.
Oder so eine.
Yeah, give me that one.
Weil
Thank
die
you.
sind schon scharf voll.
That I know. So. Okay. Leave it down like that. Next one. So, done. The Nisi is really the best tweezer I have ever seen. It's amazing. Push with a wipe and a little bit of contact cleaner. To get it done really clean. Just take a picture. Okay, now we just so first, normally I just seal them a small bit like that. Hey, where is my solder mask? Here. Okay, then I just seal it with UV, and then I just roll the jumpers, and we can do the reball of the bottom board. It's a long video, but we had to do a lot of stuff, like you see. One.
Hallo Siri. Hey Siri. Hallo. Hallo Siri.
Two. And three. Okay. I think this looks fine. The uneasy is really, it's amazing. Wow. What a tweezer. What a tweezer. Great. Okay, you see that? I think, Andy, have a look. Only 3 jumpers, but I think they are looking good. Okay, so we can do the reball of the bottom board. So iPhone X stencil. Clean it.
Hallo Siri.
Oh, can you please call David? I told him I call him because he is at the Baumarkt to get something, and he wants to see if all is right. Here, you can take my phone. Oh, okay. Just
Weiß er Bescheid?
yeah, just ask him if all is okay or if he needs to know something. Okay.
Servus David. Soll ich fragen, ob alles gut ist, ob du irgendeine Hilfe brauchst? Ah, super. Gut. Ah ja, kein Stress. Soll nur vor, ob alles klar ist.
Er hat ja gesagt, ich soll anrufen.
Ah gut. Perfekt. Bis gleich. Ciao.
Und?
Ach, alles.
Hm?
Ach, alles.
Sehr gut.
Schon an der Kasse.
Great, yeah. Okay, so now we just get in the paste. Could be a bit more dry. It's really wet paste, but okay. I take it in that way too. Okay. Just take it away here. Take a wipe. Clean the stencil one time. Have a look that we have everywhere paste in the holes. clean, and then just use the top. It's the easiest stencil I've ever seen. I hope it works now. I never had a problem with that, but okay, and now let's go. Wait until it starts. I'm feeling better if I have a tweezer in my left hand, so I can invent if something happens. So like you see, we are doing a reball of an iPhone X bottom board. I showed it to you several times, but we always have to do it on these repairs. So you see it one more time here at this video. Okay, wait a short time. Don't get any bend here. Use a little bit of flux so the bolts sit down here correctly. Go over this side. Go over that side. And last step is finishing here. Finishing the reball in that area. Who was coming in? Oh, okay. I thought I was hearing the beep. Okay, we are done. Reball has been done. Now we wait a short time for cooling down. And after that we can just lift up the stencil and we see all bolts are same sized, and that's really important. So now we just use a small amount of flux. Yeah, for you. They were nice or not?
Ja, ich habe gestern den einen noch gegessen, so richtig lecker. Jetzt noch ganz frisch.
Yeah. Not like at some other places. Okay, now we just do a quick and fast reflow. Reflow of the board to get them bolts resetted in the right position. And you see we are done now. Waiting a short time for cooling down. You see some points of dirt like here. Take them out. And then you can take out the heatsink and clean the board. Oh. Clean the whole board gently. Control if everything is fine. And if everything is fine, you can just take it out. Take a nice picture. Take a nice picture and then you can just resolder them board halves back together. Not a big problem. Okay. So this step has been done. Good morning. And now we just have to get them boards back together. Good morning, my friend. Okay, so.
It's so freaking cold.
Yeah, so I just control the jumpers if they are sitting in the right position. Yes, they are. The rest of the board is fine. Here I see one more missing pad. Just have a look if normally that's just ground, but I want to see. Yeah, that's ground. And all the other pads are there, so we can solder them board halves back together. Für dich auch einer da. Habe mitgebracht. In Germany, if Santa Claus is coming, you get always a Weckmann. So. And now we can get the board back together. One picture again. And now the top layer board down to the bottom layer board. Positioning. And if the position is right, we can just solder it back together. Okay, and this looks good. Oh, sorry. So now we just go up with the heat, 185 degrees. But before I solder it back together, I just want to check something. I don't like to see any bend. And I saw a little bit of bend here. So just control that the board is straight everywhere. So we don't get any problems later. The board is okay here. But it's okay that I saw it. So now again, positioning, having a look for the jumpers, they are laying correctly. Yes. So because otherwise we get problems and we don't want to have them. Always control if the board is laying straight. For me, it doesn't look like straight enough. That's the cause why in the production they they just clamp the board. But I don't like to clamp the board, I want it straight. I want to see it straight. Okay. So again, control with your eyes. It's not 100% straight. It's because of the top layer board was bended a little bit on the top, and because of the original bottom layer had problems too. Control again. Could be better. Sorry, but I can't solder it down in that way. So the board is okay. I think here it's okay. Here it's okay. So that is looking okay. So I lay it down again here. So there's no dirt. Having a look for the jumpers. They're sitting on the right position. And this looks nice now. Yeah, much better. Much better. Okay. I will get it down now. Okay, we go to the enhanced camera. Put the heat up to 180 and 5. Always control what you do before you solder down. Otherwise you solder down and it's not 100%, and that would be not good. Good morning. That is Kyle 51, which is entering into the company. I wait until the 185 degrees has been reached. And then we hope that all will be good. Good morning. So I have to get it out again. It's not straight enough here at one point.
Ja. Ein Vater, wo du isst, das passiert nicht oft.
So I think I have it now. The problem, which I see now, wasn't bad. This was just caused by the jumpers, because at the area where the jumpers are, it's just a little bit popping off.
Irgendwas stimmt hier nicht.
But that's okay. Soll hier nicht stimmen, Andi.
India isst.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. You can eat. 185, and then we go back. Yeah. Okay. My table looks really ugly. So we start by helping with the hot air and having a look that the board goes down. Yeah, it comes down. Great. Slowly, but it comes. It was just a little bit higher at one area where I set it the jumpers, and under the jumpers I have a little bit of UV, so it was a little bit higher at this area and it stand up a little bit on the board. But now I think that's done. Okay, we are done. Waiting a short time for cooling down. Yeah, the board is straight everywhere. Yeah, straight and connected. Waiting a short time. While that, I just clean my table a small bit. Okay. Oh. Good. The rest of the cleaning I will do later. So I get the board here. Let's have a look under the microscope. And you see that the board is perfectly soldered together in all the areas. But here was the jumper area, and it's perfectly too. Okay? So now we just need to take a look for a boot. And I think this should work fine. I have a look for the value. Not a good value, okay. Having a look again for that one area. I have to write a message. Where is the problem? Okay, here you see some disconnection. Okay, and that is what I saw before. But I thought it would be fine. Here you see it. Here all is nice. But here we got a little problem. We will solve that. We will just solve that. solve that by just pushing it a small bit down in that area, because it's not 100% straight here. So we need to get it a little bit more down. Waiting a short time. Oh, you can see on hands. It's not a secret. What I do, I just laying 2 coins on it and a USB stick, just to get it a little bit more down here. Just a small bit. And then I flow with the air from the side. Control it again. See it? Okay. What? Hast du noch Coins? Vielleicht gerade so 2 Münzen oder irgendwas? Okay. Ja, oder die Kupferabdeckung ist auch cool.
Hand drauf, ne?
Ja, ja. Okay. Okay, looks better. It's coming down. And heat it up 1 time. So the board was really hardly bent. So we have to improve. And now we put the preheater off. And wait a short time. Okay. Should work. Guck mal, der David ist gerade angefahren, komm. Habe ich gehört, im konnte gerade Hilfe ausladen. Am Baumarkt. Für Neve? Der hat ohne gesteckt, Ani wird nicht mit hochgepunkt haben. Von innen muss ich machen. And again. Control. If it looks better. And let's see if this area looks better now. Have to clean it. That's often the problem if boards were hardly bent before. I think it looks better. Could be a little bit more down, but this area here is perfect. You see, it's flat. It's okay. All areas are fine, except this one here, just a small bit. But we will test. And now it should work. Let's give a test screen. So in these cases, it's often, it makes more sense to, I just cleaned the connector here, to swap the top layer with. So swap the CPU, because if you have a bend one time, sometimes it's hard to get it straight again. This trick which I used with the coins, you can do, and it's okay. But you have to see how long does it take. Perhaps you are faster on just doing a swap, complete full swap. So, need to get on the screen and to put on the phone. And boom! We are back to life again with our iPhone X. Long time. I think about 2 hours video, or 1 hour and 50. Now we have to do an update, because otherwise you won't get a normal function. Okay, Face ID couldn't be activated, that's just normal, because we only have connected the earpiece flags, nothing more. Let's have a look. It's normal that we don't get an email now, because we have to do an update, because we have swapped the whole bottom. But I won't do an update now within this video, because it was long enough. So what I do now is just assemble the phone, do an update, renew all the clue stickers, get it out, and we are done. I hope you liked the video. Long video after a long time with short videos. I hope you like it. If you want to learn things like that, you can easily you can easily join our Bottle and Repair School Germany. If you are working at the repair industry for smartphones and tablets, you can easily join our smartphone group, our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany. Please answer the questions. I'm over and out now, because it was a long video. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Boom, back to life again. Here's Ben.